Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, January 31st, but not quite 10 o'clock. Almost. We're getting within seconds. Anyway, I am all set. And if you are out there, please do pop in and say hello to me. I can't believe it's January 31st, 2025. Holy moly. Where has the time gone? Yikes. I'm just cleaning up this mess. I got a bunch of things to show you today, too. So if you're there, come on, say hello to me. I'd love to see you. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how we can do that. I think there must be a way, but that involves technology, and you know how I am with technology. Anyway, I'm a work in progress. I'm always learning. And it is 10 o'clock. Okay, very good. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Linda. I have some fun things to show you today. This is going to be a wicked fun class. So let's just get started here. Well, first of all, I have to say, because I can't even believe a year has passed. It was a year ago tomorrow, February 1st, that my middle grandson had his surgery at Mass General Hospital, and I can't believe it's a whole year, and he's just recovered beautifully. He's doing really well. So wow, has this year just flown by. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. Let's push this over and let's get this. There we go. Here we are. This is this is a wicked fun card. Doreen DeCebus is a dear friend. She's a demonstrator in New Hampshire. She does Fun Fold Friday, and she also does another video on Sunday night. But a couple of weeks ago, she did this card, and I said, I've got to do this. This is called the four-pleat accordion fold card. So this is what it looks like, and then when you open it up, you have this, whoops, let me bring it over here so you can see the whole thing. There it is. And when you look at it this way, you can see that it's got these little folds in it. That's how it makes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the four-fold part of it, the accordion part. But isn't that just so sweet? And I just think this would be a great card to pop in and say, hi, I bought the lot. Yay, 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 wow. Oh, I'm so glad, Jen, that you got them. That's fantastic. They were only $1.50 each. Well, I should move to Canada. And that might be something we're considering. Whoops. Okay, anyway, moving right along, but look at how cute this is. All right, so let me get this out of the way, and we'll start. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to find those Hershey Kisses. I have a bunch left, folks. If anybody is interested, let me know, because I have some here in the United States, here in Franklin, Massachusetts, actually. Anyway, so let's start. This is a piece of fresh freesia cardstock, and the fresh freesia cardstock, this is 5.5 by 11, and it's going to be scored at 4 inches, 5 3/4, and 7.5, and 9 1/4. Let me go over that again. Score at 4, 5 3/4, 7.5, and 9 1/4. And then you're simply going to take your bone folder and good morning, Beth. Good morning, Beth. Nice to have you with us. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold and we're going to burnish. Once like this, mountain, and then we go valley fold like this, and then we go mountain fold like this, and one more back. So now we have the 4 folds. And we have the base of the card. How easy is that? Stinking cute, stinking easy. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the panels. And we used, this is, first of all, I should tell you, this is so cute. This is the Toadstool, terrific Toadstool stamp set. Oh, look at that. Get that glare out of there. Anyway, hey, Kathy, good morning. I'm glad you're on. I've got something to show you. I'm going to show everybody, but you'll be particularly interested. Okay, so this is this, and then the paper that I also used was the Toadstool garden paper. It is so beautiful. I've used a ton of this already, but both sides are absolutely lovely. Let's show you the other side. Look at how pretty these are. It's just beautiful paper, just absolutely gorgeous paper. I've used a ton of it. As you can see, well, you really can't see, but I have. You have to trust me. But out of that pattern, I took these stripes colors. And this is exactly I sure will, Beth. Of course, I absolutely will. But let me just start. If you want to write it down, you want to, Beth, if you want to get a piece of paper and a pencil, I can tell you what this is. This is a base, which is fresh freesia. It is 5.5 by 11 inches, 5.5 by 11. And then you're going to score it. Give me a second to write that down. You're going to score it at 4 inches, 5 3/4, 7.5, and 9 1/4. But I'll send the measurements to you, Beth, as well. All right, so then these two pieces of paper, I think these are, what are these? I forget what this is. This is 5 1/4 by 1.5. And then, of course, this is going to be 5, and this is going to be 5. Oh, actually, it is 5. It's the same. It's almost the same. It is 1 and not quite 1.5 by 5 1/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these strips and I'm going to add some adhesive to them like this. Good morning, Nancy McDonald. Wow, you're up real early. My little California friend waking up to be with me. I'm so happy that you are. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. So here's this, and this is going to go on just, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is not right. Wait. Of course, it doesn't go on there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, it's going to go on this panel. It's going to go on this first panel like this. I knew that wasn't right when I saw it. Okay, there's the first one. And now on the second one, we're going to take this Granny Apple Green panel, same measurements, and we're going to give it some adhesive. You know how I love adhesive. I do. Okay, there's another one. And this is going to go on this inside panel right here, like this. And there we go. Now the next one is going to be the stripe panel. So let me get this adhered. This was such a fun card to make. And if you have the chance, Doreen, it starts with ink and paper is her website. And she also has a YouTube channel as well. And she just does beautiful folds and beautiful cards all the time. And I get a lot of inspiration. I've known Doreen for 20 years, and we're good friends, and she is just an incredible demonstrator. So if you want to pop on Friday night and Sunday, she is on YouTube and her channel. It starts with ink and paper. All right, so here we go. And here's the next piece like this. How easy is this? All right, there we are. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece of basic white cardstock. Now, the first thing, I'm going to show you the panel here. Here it is right here. Now, this measurement is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, there's one little tricky thing that I learned about this, and I want to show you what it is. If you notice, when this card is folded, you want to be able to see the popping up just to say hi. And you want to make sure you can see the whole thing. So the important part is this popping up has to come over a little bit further. On here, you can't quite see it. This is my sample. I know you're good with it. But I'm going to just move it over so that popping up really does show the whole word instead of just part of the word. And of course, it is a Pierce pad that I need because it is a photopolymer stamp, and I like to use my Pierce pad with my photopolymers. So let me get my pumpkin pie ink, and here is my popping up. Here we go. And now I'm going to put it right down at the very bottom and over as far as I can get it. Perfect. Excellente. There we go. Perfect. Now that's going to work just nicely. So let me get this out of the way. And let me get this out of the way. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Granny Apple Green ink, and I'm going to stamp my little leaves all around. And then, wait till you see what we're going to do. So stinking cute. Okay, I'm going to do one right. Oops, no, I'm going to do one. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I don't want to get it on the PS pad. Okay, so I'm going to stamp one here, and then I'm going to come over here and start stamping this way. And I'm going to come up, And I am going to leave a little space because we've got a little critter that's going to be filled in here. It's going to be a cute little ladybug. How stinking cute is that? And one more, and here's the final one. All right, so there's that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my fresh freesia. Here is the fresh freesia. What a pretty, hey, Barbara McDuffie, thank you for popping on this morning. It's very nice to have you. So here is my little ladybug. Now I'm just going to put this ladybug as many places as I want, like this. Here's another one. Here's another one. Let's have another one following that one. How stinking cute. Ladybugs are great. So important for our environment. I love them. So I'm just randomly stamping these little ladybugs, as you can see, right? Cute, 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 cute. Now, of course, they need a little bit more color. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to take the pop of petunia. Let me close this up, the fresh freesia. And here is the little overlay on top of the ladybug. Wait till you see how this is, how stinking cute this is, and I'll bring it right to life. All right, so here we go. Now you have to be careful. You have to make sure you get it right. Look at how cute this is. It's so stinking cute. I can't stand it. Look, the march of the ladybugs. Look at this. Look, they're just coming to life. And of course they have to have Winky on them too. So we've got to put some Winky on. But look at how sweet this is. Wait, I'm not done yet. Almost. And you're bearing with me today. I just decided to do all the stamping, or most of the stamping with you, because I can. And because this is a wicked fun cut. Now look at how stinking cute those are. Look at those little ladybugs marching together. Marching, 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 marching. I love it. Okay, so there's that. So now I'm going to put it on the inside panel. I'll bring in my silicone. Let me close this up. Or actually, I'm going to move it over. I am going to need that in a minute. All right, so let's put some adhesive on this. See, this isn't taking all that long. Of course, whoops, now I need another adhesive. I go through adhesives like I do air. Okay, I just love these ladybugs. Oh, okay, and I've got a really cute thing to show you. As I said, now the other thing is, oh, I was using that one as a mushroom. You can use it as a mushroom if you want, Beth. Absolutely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is coming way over to the right-hand side, the east side of the card, and then I want to make sure the north-south direction is perfect. And it is, and I'm just going to plant it down. Now you'll notice there's a tiny little bit of extra room here. I don't care about that. That's okay. Because what I want is to make sure that that poppin' word is visible. And it is. And look, there's one little ladybug coming out. How cute is that? Okay, so there's that part of the card. Now, the next thing we're going to do, I am going to do, is I'm going to take 2 pieces of white cardstock, which are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right, and the first one, what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp in Granny Green, sorry, Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to stamp a couple of leaves like this on one of them, like that. And then I'm going to stamp the other stem. This is another stem, but this stem I'm going to do 3 times on the other one. So this is going to be here, and then this one I'm going to bring it down just a little, just because, and then this one I'm going to bring it up as far as I can without having it float. All right, so there's that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my little, where are my little mushrooms? Oh, here they are. Silly me, I didn't even get them out. Here it is. Now these are 3 little mushrooms. Toadstools, mushrooms, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to actually clean this little tiny, I love the top of this little ladybug. It's so stinking cute. I'm just going to clean that off because I like to use the proper sized block for the stamp, because sometimes you get too much involvement and you don't get a nice clean, crisp image. All right, so here I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp Petunia Pop on one of these. I'm going to bring it in and stamp it just like this. Cute or what? Now I'm going to clean it off. Hey, Colleen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for dropping in. All right, there's that. Now I'm going to take Pumpkin Pie, ink this up, and do this one here. Now, you know what? I was thinking about who I would give this to. You know what I think it would be a great fun person to give to would be somebody who has a garden. And you could put a little packet of seeds inside it, which would... I know, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. Wouldn't that be a cute little gift to give to somebody, though? All right, now here's fresh freesia and the last one. So I'm just going to stamp that right here. How stinking cute is that? Okay, so that little panel is done. Now the next little panel is this one right here. And what I've done already is I have already stamped my, my mushrooms. Here they are, right here. Oops, I just lost one. Oh, it just drives me crazy when that happens. I had them all out. All right, what the heck? Where did it go? Where did the other one go? Well, let me see. There might be one in here, and there is. All right, let me just take this one. And what I did was, there is a punch. There is a coordinating punch that goes with these. But you don't have to use that if you don't want. You can free cut them. And sometimes I like to do that because I just like to sit in front of the television and, you know, it's kind of brainless. And I just lost another stem. Oh, here it is. Here's the stem on the floor, of course. Yep. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put on the stems first. No, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean the stems first. I'm going to put the mushrooms on first. So this is the one that's done in Pumpkin Pie. And I'm going to bring this up right here, like that. And then I'm going to put the next one on, which is, whoops, where did it go? Oops. The magnetism that's taking place here is crazy. All right, here's the second one. And this is going to go right here, like this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put this one with dimensionals. Yeah, I'm going to put this one on with dimensionals. I'll just cover up that little bit of snail that I put on so it won't stick to the base of the paper and make it crooked, lopsided. We don't want lopsided. I think it'll be well served with a stamp and scrub like what Barbara's using to clean stamps. Yeah, this works well. Water does too, but I like this. All right, so there's that one. Perfect. And now let me put this last one on, and this one is going to go on with the dimensional too. This little one. How cute is that? Like this. Okay. And then we're almost done. Can you believe it? Doesn't take much. All right, so I'm going to put that on like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stems, and if you know, when you actually pick up a mushroom in the wild, the stem is, it's interesting how it grows. So I'm just going to put this on like this, like that. And then I'm going to put this one on. Oh, you know what? Sorry. This should have gone on with dimensionals. Duh. So let me get my little snipperinis because I just need to put, there we go, just a little edge like this. That should have gone on with a dimensional, just like that. I love the edge pieces. The edge pieces work really great. All right, so there's this. And this is going to go like this. You know what? I should have put this down just a little bit. I wonder if I could lift this up and just bring this down just a smatter. Let's see if I can just do that. Because I don't like to have floating stems. You know what I mean by that? It comes off the paper and it looks kind of weird. Now let's just see if I can bring this down like that. Look at that. Perfect! See, there are no mistakes in Stampin' Up! There, that's much better. Okay, there's that one. And now this one is going to be like this. Let's see if I've got it. Yeah, that'll be okay. All right, so let me just add a little bit of adhesive to this one. and put this in like this. There we go. Perfect, like that. And then this one is just a plain stock, and that will take a dimensional. Let me move this out of the way. And so I'm going to take another edge, like this much, just this. Perfect. I can't wait to show you, Kathy. I can't wait to show all of you. I've got 3 other things I'm going to show you today that I just worked on, and I think they're stinking cute. Okay, so here is this one, and that's going to go just like that. How stinking cute is that? Isn't that sweet? Now, let's add a little bit of adhesive here because it has to go on the Fresh Freeze Your panel. Now, this panel is 6 inches by 3 inches, and it's scored at the 3-inch mark. Okay, so we're going to fold that. I'm going to take, let me get this out of the way, bring this in and have a nice crisp fold for this. Now, on the first panel, it's going to be these little guys. So this is going to go in just like this. How stinking cute is that? And then the second one is going to be on the inside. And this is going to be like this. Now, you actually have room for a message here if you want. So this is going to go right like this. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the card. So here is the base. Here it's all folded. Now, the important thing about this is you want to make sure that you get this like right about there. Equidistant north-south, it's fine. East-west is not a measurement that you worry about, but you just want to get it like that so when you open it up, you do have the ability for the card to stand nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to apply 3 rows here, just like that, and 3 rows here. The important thing is you want one really close to the edge. I think that was 4 rows. 3, 4, whatever. All right, now I'm going to bring my base back, and I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to, actually, I'm going to put the front one on first, like right here. And I'm going to press this down, and I'm going to make sure there's no adhesive showing here, and there isn't, which is perfect. Now, all I have to do is fold this and bring it right in like that. Perfect. Okay, so there is the card almost completed. Cute, cute, stinking cute. And you've got plenty of room to write a message here. And if you wanted to put a seed packet on, you could put a seed packet on the back of it, which would be very cute. But I'm not completely done yet because, of course, I have to use some Winky. I have to use Winky, and I definitely want to use Winky on the mushrooms. And I definitely, oh, is this one almost, oh, this one's just about dead, so we'll get rid of that one. Here we go. Oh, this is much better. And I'm going to wink everything. I'm going to wink the toadstools. I'm going to wink the stems just like this. What I'm not going to wink is what's underneath. I'm not going to do those leaves. It's okay. But I think it gives it a nice contrast to have these all winked up. Look at how pretty that is. And then I'm going to come into this panel over here, and I'm going to wink up these guys because they're needing a little bit of love. Look at that. How easy is that? Don't you love Wink of Stella? Ugh. Ugh. It's such a nice added dimension to your cards. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it's not appropriate, but sometimes, most of the time, at least in my head it is, I have to have Wink. And the other thing I'm going to do is, now I know Winky is not an adhesive. However, there is magnetism, and I've told you this a million times already. There is magnetism with glitter. And so I'm just going to add a sprinkle, 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 like that. Oh, I forgot my poor ladybugs. Look at these ladies. Now see how cute this is when you just add a little bit of Winky to their tops like that. How cute. Ladybugs are so important in our world. We, you know, if we get one in our house, I always very gently pick it up, talk to it for a minute, and then I bring it outside because it has more merit outside than it has more merit, Beth Merrick. Merrick. There we go. There we go. All right, a little bit more of that. And then I'm just going to tap the rest of this off right at the bottom of my worksheet. And there's a whole bunch that I can put right back in. You can't see me doing this, but there's a whole bunch that I'm putting right back into the little container. And do allow me to put the cover on, because so many times, you know, I have major accidents with that. All right, now the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these really pretty pearls. There are actually, whoa, I just picked one up with my finger. There are actually sequins that match this. However, I don't know where they are in my house. I cannot find them. I know that I ordered them in my second batch, and I have no idea where they are. But anyway, I'm using these pretty pearls, which I think just adds just a little bit of extra pizzazz. I don't know why that's slipping off like that, but let's get it here. Here we go. So I'm going to put 3 here, and then I'm just going to put 1 down here in the corner of the message over here, like right here. There we go. And there you have this absolutely cute card that Doreen DeCebus designed. Look at that. I don't think Doreen put any glitter on it, but that's okay. But basically, it's her design, and I just want to give her credit for it. She's a love. And look at how sweet that is. That is a sweet card. So this is one we're going to be doing for next week, Monday and Tuesday. Now, I have something else to show you. So I told you that one of my grandsons, well, both of my grandsons have birthdays, one in January, one in February. So and we're going to be seeing them tomorrow, hopefully. Although my daughter just called and said that, texted and said that Milo, the one who just turned 23, is sick, but we'll see. But anyway, so he is studying mycology at the University of Massachusetts. So this is the card that I made for him using the Toadstool, terrific Toadstool stamp set. Look at how cute that is. Isn't that cute? What do you think? So this is an origami mushroom. Let me tell you, this took me an hour to do. This was really, don't even ask about that. But anyway, the card is really cute. I think it's cute. Happy 23rd birthday. And then on the inside, I had another little mushroom right here, and I put more money in it up here. So, and the little mushrooms down here on the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Don't you think that's sweet? I think it's so sweet. And then, and this is where Kathy is going to be hopefully excited. So Johnny, my middle grandson, just turned 22, and so he is going to flight school. So this is the card that I made for him. Okay, isn't that cute? I just love it. I love it. Actually, I took a lot of inspiration from somebody, I don't know who it was, on Pinterest. I adapted, I changed it up a little bit. But anyway, that's the inside, the outside, and then here is the inside. And what I did was I cut out the airplane and put some money behind it. And then I did an origami airplane right here, a little jet, supersonic jet. So those are those. And Kathy, we're going to have to do our shadow boxes real soon, because I just love this paper that, I forget the name of it, Take to the Sky or something. But anyway, that's that. And then, so last week, remember I said we did the Valentine card, and I said, what can we do with these extra, the sympathy card, and what can we do with the hearts? Well, I got a little sidetracked, but I still used the heart. So this is one Valentine that I did using that stamp set and those dies. So this is the cutout. The cutout was in Pop of Petunia cardstock, and I said, what am I going to do with that? So what I did was, so here's the card, and I haven't done the inside yet, but this is the card. And then, love those birthday cards. Thank you so much, Kathy and Beth. Okay, so then I said, what am I going to do with this piece of paper? Well, guess what? It's the envelope flap. I decided to use it as the envelope flap. So I put the hugs and kisses all around it, and then I just put adhesive, obviously, on the top part, and there it is. And you still have the adhesive, so you can lick the adhesive or wet it with ever and use that. But that's going to be the envelope flap. Isn't that cute? I just thought it was sweet. So that's that. So once again, for next week, this is what we're going to be doing Monday and Tuesday. We're going to make these Toadstool cards. And then I'll just show you one more time. I just think this is so sweet. Look at I just think it's so sweet. That one, and then this one. And Kathy will work on that. We'll use a lot of these things in our shadow box. Kathy and I are going to make shadow boxes. Kathy has a nephew who is a pilot, and I have a grandson who's hoping to be one. So anyway, that is the story for today. Don't forget, it's Celebration. Put in a $60 order, and you're going to get something free from the Celebration catalog. Your choice, of course. And that's it for today. So I will see you next Friday, which we will be into February. It'll be February 6th that we will meet again, Friday morning. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate your support.